but I still haven't got over this yet. Had a 14-year-old niece took and committed suicide. And so I want to ask a question because in a few minutes, how many of you are here today have ever thought about past or present to commit suicide? Can I see a show of hands? Okay, all right. Thank you. All right, now, look, I'm going to tell you this. You solve your problem with thinking about suicide, past or present, or maybe in the future with Jesus, all right? People get tired of struggling. People get tired of can't pay rent. People get tired of don't have the right food to eat. People get tired of being homeless. People even get tired of faking. But they sometimes refuse to accept Jesus. People be too ashamed to come down like I used to be. But I found Jesus. I ain't gonna say I found the best mother, father, spouse, or son, etc., etc. But I found something better than that. Yeah, I found Jesus. Yeah. You know, he's the only one that when I make mistakes, that ain't gonna kick me out. He's the only one if I done something I'm ashamed of doing that. He said, "It's okay, Pat. It's okay, Wilson. I got you. I got you covered. I died for you. You repent. I just do it. Yeah. But look, my recommendation is that I had a friend of mine, because you have to give up things. You have to deny some things. Like, for example, if you're here today, for example, it used to be like I once done. You used to be shacking. I was shacking in hell. And I just put them pointers out here because you might say, this man up here talking, he ain't made it plain enough. And so now I can change my thinking and try to get it together, all right? And so look, I tell you what, ain't nothing nobody can do for Willie Wilson but pray for him, okay? The only thing you can do for me. Yeah. Some of us, senior citizen and sick, or in your house. Nobody even come by your house to see how you're doing. Yeah. Nobody buy you no Christmas gift for birthday. Lady told me, said, I've been in the hospital with Dr. Wilson for the last several weeks. And he said that none of my sons or kids came by to see me. And he said, I'm in church today and you come up and you gave me a gift. Like we're going to give you all a gift today at the end of the service, okay? Right? We're going to do that. We're going to have Rose over here and Sister Baker that they can then give you a gift. But Don't look at I gave you a gift. Look at Jesus gave you a gift. Huh? Rosa, stand up. Rosa, stand up. Sister Baker, those the ladies you see after service. Right there. Huh? Now look. I tried today talk to people plain language. Yeah. You see, I ain't got nothing earthly. And I don't want nothing else. Unless I love her, I just want Jesus to stay with me. I want nothing else. I want that. Yeah. Making a sacrifice. A guy yesterday, I'm going to say to them, open the doors to church. So I went to associate of mine, a friend of mine who was homegoing yesterday. And back a while back, we was out there, and he got mad, and we was doing some stuff and running for my mayoral campaign, and he went to the other part. After we had paid him and done all, he went to the other side. And so he didn't speak to me a while. He was mad and everything else. But guess what? Who you think paid for his funeral yesterday? Yeah, I did. Yeah. 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 And when I was in the world, I said myself, I was mad with him too. I done paid you and took my money too. Are you gonna cross me? Well, I thought about it. I trust Jesus more than that. Huh? That's being born again. Right. Now look, if you're not too ashamed, this is a big moment, and I'll just stand right here for a minute, because some of y'all be like me. I ain't going up there by myself. I ain't going up there by myself. Somebody be down here with me. How you think me to come down here? And when I was doing it, I said, no, I'm going. Because when I was in the hospital, who came to see me? Jesus. I was so glad that I knew Jesus. So I was up in the hospital. I said, I'm going to be all right. Yeah, but my spouse came, but she couldn't do nothing for me in terms of my life, you know. No, I needed something I could feel that down in my bones. I need the assurance that wasn't you going to get up. Yeah, I need that assurance like Mama said that, Lord, he'll take care of you, boy. Yeah, Mama said that he'll be beside you. Mama said that he liked a midnight rider. Daddy said that he's a healer. No, grandfather said, no, he's more than a healer. He's a deliverer. Yeah. Who wouldn't want to have a God on their side like that? So those that haven't been baptized, those that need to rejoin church, those that got a problem with the Ten Commandments, will you stand and come down? I'm down here with you. Would you come? Don't be ashamed of him. He can fix you. It's all right today. I love the Lord because he heard my cry. I love him. I love him because he lives. I can face tomorrow. Come on down. We can spread down this way. Spread down this way. If you got a problem with the Ten Commandments, all those y'all, better come on down. If you still sitting there, you ought to be down here. Yeah. And if you think ain't enough room down here, come on down. Let me stand up and give you some room. Thank you, brother. Look, Jesus sent me by. Satan wouldn't have sent me by here today to ask the question, to raise the question. Look, we got a few more minutes. I'm going to turn the mic to the bishop, all right? But I got to give you a few minutes that's still sitting. If you think ain't enough room down here, you can stand where you're at if you want to. You can stand where you're at if you want to. You can stand where you're at if you want to, if you don't think there's enough room down here. Hell is a place that ain't for me. Y'all maybe hell for y'all, but it ain't for me. I ain't going to a place where I'm gonna burn eternal. Yeah, hell is 1 billion feet down. And 1 billion feet down, it got 1 billion feet of concrete down. And there are people down there burning. There are people burning. And they ain't gonna ever stop burning. Yeah. But because he lived, somebody that made you, died for you, and gave you this opportunity, look, Paul said, don't be ignorant, brother. Few more is still sitting. If you don't want to come down here because of room, you may stand. Jesus told me to tell you that. Yeah. I got 60 more seconds. I'm going to give you. Jesus is going to give you 60 more seconds. Yes, sir. I love the Lord because he heard my cry and I pitied every throne. Yes, sir. I want to ask a question for those sitting down. So y'all must be doing the 10 Commandments. You must ain't got no sin that you want to repent, y'all. Faith tomorrow. All right, there you go. You're standing. Okay, good. I know you're wrestling with this situation because Satan is still saying, don't go. Satan is still holding your arm down like this. Here, he said, no, you can't go. Jesus said, let him loose. Let him loose. Let him loose. He said, get thee behind me, Satan. Just because he lived, he died for you. Ain't nobody else gonna die for you. Nobody else gonna die for you. Yes, sir. Because I know he lived. My Redeemer, yes, he lived. My Redeemer lived in me. How I know he lived? He woke me up this morning, started me on my right way, closed my mind, father for the father, doctor in a sick room. Yes, sir, he lived. Because I know who holds the future, and life is worth the living just because he lived. Won't you pray with me?